أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهد الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له. وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن حبيبنا سيدنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت وسلمت وباركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تسألون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله ولتنسوا نفس ما قدمت لغد واتقوا الله إن الله خبير بما تعملون. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. أما بعد, my respected brethren in faith, I greet us in that noblest form of greeting. I say, may the peace and blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be upon all of us. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We give glory to Him. We praise Him. He is our Lord. He is our Creator. We came from Him, and to Him is our return. Allah is the one on whom we all depend, and Allah is the one who depends on no one. I bear witness that no one deserves our worship except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and I also bear testimony that our Master, our leader, the one Allah has sent as a giver of glad tidings, Muhammad Rasulullah ibn Abdullah, may the peace and blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be upon him, is a messenger of Allah. He was sent to us as a giver of glad tidings, as a mercy upon mankind, and as a warner. Whoever believes in him will not perish. Whoever accepts him will have joy in this life and in the hereafter. When you who believe, Allah calls me and you to fear Him who has created all of us from one single soul, Adam alayhi salatu wasalam. He created from Adam his mate, and from both of them He created millions, billions, and trillions that are coming to life every minute. Allah says we should fear Him because it is from Him we deserve our mutual rights, and we should not sever the ties of kinship. In another ayah that we read, Allah wants us as believers, when He says, O ye who believe, fear Allah the way you should be feared, and let your soul know, let everybody know, let every soul know what he or she has prepared for tomorrow, because Allah is well aware of what we do. The words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is true. His paradise is true. His hellfire is true. This world is true, and Allah is reality. May Allah continue to guide us in the right path. The topic of our discussion this afternoon, as time will permit us, will be centered on the month of Dhul Qa'dah. On Monday, June 22nd, which happens to be the first of the month of Dhul Qa'dah, the announcement was made. This announcement was made by the authorities in Saudi Arabia, and it has bearing to do with one of the pillars of Islam. The obligation on me and you to perform Hajj at least once in a lifetime. Because of the situation of things, after making all assessments and looking at what are the variations and the variables The government decides that Hajj will go on, but in a limited capacity, a very restricted and limited capacity, such that there won't be anyone coming outside to perform Hajj. And those who are inside, it will be a limited performance of the pilgrimage. This came as a shock. This came, it depends on how we process it. It depends on how we look at it. But Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, whatever we find ourselves in, whatever situation we find ourselves, we need to continue to give thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And these announcements affected a lot of people worldwide. Those who have been planning, those who have been dreaming, those who have made preparations, and those who already are in the mood expecting to perform the pilgrimage. They are not able to perform it, and that means what is supposed to be done this year may have to wait for another year. The bottom line in this is that Allah says in the Holy Quran, وَمَنْ كَرَ اللَّهُ وَاللَّهُ خَيْرُ الْمَاكِرِينَ. You make your own plans. Allah make his own plans. And the best of plans is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But one thing that is of solace that we should not, especially those who have made all the preparations, that they should not lose hope is the hadith of Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That hadith says, if we have intention to do good thing, if we intend doing it, perchance we make attempts and we take a step towards doing that good deed. But by the power of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that deed was not able to be done. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, it will be recorded for us as a deed done. If we look at this word of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who will not talk out of his own brain, who talks based on inspiration from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it means intention which precedes action. It is recorded that a good deed has been performed by all these people. May Allah reward all of us. And that goes a long way in making intention, my respected brethren in faith. Let us always have sincere intentions. Let us always have mindsets to do things. What we can do today, do not delay it for tomorrow. Because that tomorrow, the owner of that tomorrow is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We make our own plans. And sometimes we make those plans as if we are the architect of our lives, as if we have control over things. We should not forget that Allah is the disposer of all our affairs. For those who have made intention and are not able to make it, may Allah reward every one of them, all of us abundantly. For those who are planning for next year, we pray that Allah preserves our lives up until next year. And the announcement on the first of the Dhul-Qa'dah is symbolic, because Allah tells us in the Quran, Surah Al-Tawbah, that is chapter 9, Surah 9, verse 36. Allah says, indeed, the number of months with Allah is 12 in the register of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In the record of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the months are 12. And Allah says this has been like that since the day He created heavens and the earth. Let us look at this ayah. Let us look at this short statement of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The January to December that we are all accustomed to now was made by man. January, February, March, up till December, that is man-made. But Allah is saying that the day He created the heavens and earth, before He even created mankind, He already had these 12 months. which means the 12 months that man is now naming January to December is called from the order of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's number one. The second thing is that these 12 months, which is called from man by man, is symbolic of man, and some of those months are symbol of the little gods they worship. But where do we find ourselves these days as Muslims? We put more attention to what is done by a creation, and we forget what is done by the creator. That is the problem we have. That is the issue we have. And that is why we need to call our attention back to that. And that is why when Allah says He has given us Islam and makes our life complete, Allah meant it. This is one of the signs that you even see that there are months in the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You can see in the Quran that has been done for us, that Allah gave us that. Allah did not ask us to go and be borrowing things from other people, because Allah gave us a complete religion. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. But what do we do these days? We abandon the order of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the lineage of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the statement of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not make much relevance to us. This is calling our attention to that. Then Allah continues. Allah says, out of those 12 months, 4 of them are sacred. 4 of these 4 months are holy. And Allah says that is the correct religion. So do not wrong yourselves during that. Allah says if you're looking for guidance, that guidance is an Islam. It's no other place, it's nowhere else except Al-Islam, because it is a complete way of life. Now, Ibn Kathir, may Allah be pleased with him, in explaining this ayah, he said, Allah has chosen elites from His creation. From the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah chose some as these are elites, these are special, these are honored upon His creation. From among the angels, He chose messengers. We know that there are billions and trillions of angels, but He chose some specific angels and gave them assignments. One is responsible for bringing the rain. One is responsible for big signing as interaction between Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the prophets. One is the one that will make the call on the last day. One is the one that will come to visit a man when it's about the time to return to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So it means even among the angels, Allah chose a few of them and gave them specific assignments. And from mankind, He chose messengers. From among the mankind, we know there are a lot of messengers. The Quran told us about thousands of messengers that Allah has sent. Mentioned 25 of them in the Quran. That means out of the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah chose specific ones that He calls prophets. Even out of these prophets, He gave specific ones message or messages or books. That's the Risala. That's why you will not see all the prophets of Allah having all the books. We have specified prophets with specific books, and the Quran is given to Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. From among the speech, Allah chose the remembrance of Him as the best. From the best of speeches, the best of statements is the one that you use to refer Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The one you use to praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The one you use to honor Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Those are the best of speeches. From among spaces on earth, Allah chose the mosques. Allah make the mosque the special places on the surface of the earth, where nothing is done in that space except the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That is the way it is designed, or the way the structure is kept, that this is a masjid, this is a holy place, the only thing you do in this place is the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Among the days of the week, today is holy, is sacred, Yom Jum'ah. That is the day of congregation. That is the day that is like a symbol of the day of Yom Qiyamah, where you see people come together, talk about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, reflect about their faith, rejoice with themselves, socialize. And that day will not come again until another 8 days or 7 days. That means among the days Allah chose Jum'ah. Among the nights, Allah chose Laylatul Qadr. Among the months, Allah chose Ramadan. And these sacred months. And that's why Allah is saying that of these 12 months, 4 are sacred. The month of the Al-Qaeda, which is the 11th month in the Islamic calendar, is one of those months where Allah says it is holy, do not wrong yourselves. The hadith of Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says that the month, the Hajj, the pilgrimage actually begins from the month of the Al-Qaeda. So which means that the first of the month of the Al-Qaeda is, and that's why I said the announcement on that day, which happens to be the first of the Al-Qaeda, is symbolic, because people will start preparing for Hajj not in the 12th month. They'll start preparing and going to Hajj in the Al-Qaeda. And you will see that there are 3 of those months, of those sacred months in succession. They'll start preparing for Hajj in the month of the Al-Qaeda. The month of Hajj is when they perform Hajj. And the month of Muharram is when people return back to their holy place, to their places, and reflect on what to do next. And that is why Allah says, do no fighting, make peace on these months. This is not the month that you should be fighting. This is not the month that you should be doing all the things. These are the months you should be full of remembering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah did not mince words when He says something is holy. And that is why the characteristics of sacred months has to be taken as holy. One of the characteristics of the holy months is that they were singled out by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as separate. And as such, they are special. There is no dispute. Even before the advent of Islam in Mecca, people hold these months as sacred months. And they don't wrong themselves along that line. They don't find themselves on those months, because there is no dispute that these are special months in the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The 4th month is the month of Rajab, which happens to be the one that precedes the month that precedes Ramadan, which is also in preparation for the holy month of Ramadan. It is forbidden to start fighting or to make argument in those months. Then the third feature of these months is that our deeds, whether good or bad, they carry more weight during these sacred months. Which means that whatever we do is good, whatever good deed that we do in these months, they have more weight. And if it is bad thing too, they have more consequences in this month. In another ayah of the Quran, Allah says, they ask you, what is about the sacred month? Allah says, fighting in those months is a great sin, if we know, because Allah has made it that way. There's one of the scholars who said, and this is Qatada radiallahu anhu, he said, injustice during the sacred month is worse and graver than injustice in other months. Verily, injustice is always wrong, no doubt. Whether it's in the other month or not the sacred month, no, there's no way, there's no space for injustice in Islam. But when you now do it in those sacred and holy months, it has more graver consequences on that one. My brothers and sisters in Islam, the sacred months gives us an opportunity to gain more reward every day. But there is also the danger of gaining more sins with our bad deeds. Just as we said that one of the features of the sacred months is that the good deeds have more reward. If we engage ourselves in bad deeds, there is more penalty from that. May Allah save us from that. So the essence of saying this is that we should be extra vigilant, increasing our good deeds and seeking forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this month. And what are the things we should be doing in this month of Dhul Qa'dah and the month of Dhul Hijjah that will give us good rewards, that will give us excellent rewards, that will give us rewards that is equivalent to the Hajj that we are not able to go. The fact that we do not make Hajj does not mean that we cannot do things that will give us rewards of Hajj. One of the things that we should endeavor not to do in this month is don't harm others. Try as much as possible. In this sacred month of Dhul Qa'dah, we are encouraged to be at peace with each other. Let this month of Dhul Qa'dah be a month of healing. Let it be a month of solidifying your relationship, whether at home or at work or even on the social media. Try not to be irritable. Try not to be short-tempered. Try not to be resentful. Be someone who stays in a place of peace rather than participating in negativity, even if it's just by saying salam alaikum to people. The essence of this is that one of the things we can be doing in this month is to always seek peace. Peace among ourselves, peace in our homes, peace among our friends, peace among our family. This is not a month to start fighting or to continue fighting in the first instance. This is a month to start to seek peace. Let us be the one that will extend the hand of salam. Because Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that salam is one of the names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we should endeavor to spread salam among ourselves. If a man greets people with salam and they answer him, he is favored a degree over them as he has reminded them. If they do not even answer him, he is answered by angels who are better and purer than them. Allahu Akbar. So if we say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah to somebody and the person responds, we have higher reward because we are the first one to extend salam. Even if we say salam and the person did not respond to that salam alaikum, the angels respond. And when the angels respond to your salam, it has more reward in the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala than the way a man will return the salam. So this is the month, one of the things we should be doing in this month is to strive the best not to be upset. Let us try to make peace among ourselves. This is one of the recommendations of things we can do in this month of Dhul Qa'dah. The other thing we should do in this month of Dhul Qa'dah is take care of your health. Do not harm yourselves either, especially in this time and this challenging moment that we have of COVID. Yesterday, they said there were 37,170 more cases. So when you think that things have eased out, when you think that things have resolved and peace has come, you see that there's the wave, which is actually not the second wave, is just that thing, the first wave has not even subsided. So this is the time that we need to pay attention more to our health. What they advise us to do, this is the time to do more of it. May Allah make it easy for us. One of the things we should be doing also is to be praying, to be making voluntary prayers in this month of Dhul Qa'dah. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, whoever prays Fajr in congregation, then sits afterwards, remembering Allah until the sun has risen, and then he prays 2 rakah, then for him is the reward like that of a Hajj and Umrah. This is said by Tirmidhi. You pray Fajr in congregation. After Fajr, you sit until Ishraq, until sunset. You did not stay like staying on the phone. You sit down, you do Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, for a period that is not even more than 40 minutes or 50 minutes. You remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or you do the recitation of the Quran. Then when the Ishraq comes in, you make 2 rakats. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, this is as if you have performed Hajj or Umrah for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Isn't this a great thing for us to do? Something that will not cost us money. It will not cost us days. It's a matter of like an hour and get this great reward. Isn't that something that is worthy of exploitation? Let us try to do it. May not make it easy for us. One of the other thing we should be doing in this month is read more Quran. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, whoever recites a letter from the book of Allah, he will receive 1 good deed as 10 good deeds like it. Just recite 1 word of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You will have 10 times the reward. And Rasulullah says, I did not say that Alif Lam Mim is 1 letter, but rather Alif is a letter, Lam is a letter, Mim is a letter. So when we recite Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, we look at the alphabet in Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, and we're able to recite those in these sacred months, we'll get 10 times the reward. Isn't this something that we should engage ourselves in? May Allah make it easy for us. We should observe fasts. We should try to observe fasts in this month of the Qadr, so that our reward, because when we fast, we're spiritually awakened, we're spiritually elevated, and we should endeavor to do this, and may Allah make it easy for us. And in addition to serving Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, one of the things we should preoccupy ourselves with is asking for forgiveness of our sins. Begging Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive us for all our sins. Making dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And doing dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And giving charity. Helping those who are in need, especially in this great month. Because anything that we do in this month will get greater reward. So please remember people who are in need, especially in this month of the Qadr and the holy months that are following. And the other thing we should do is there's a surah in the Quran that Rasulullah encourages us to read if we can do it every day, and that is Surah Al-Mulk. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, there is a chapter in the Quran. That chapter has 30 verses, which will intercede for its companion until he is forgiven. Blessed is he in whose hands is his dominion. Tabarakalladhi biyadil mulk. So, my respected brothers and sisters, let us try and read this surah. If we can do it on a daily basis, it will be good. If we can't, let us endeavor to do it. May Allah accept all our du'as. These are the things we should be engaging ourselves in this month. Recognizing that this is a holy month, make peace among ourselves, recite the Quran, ask for forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, increase in charity, make voluntary prayers, make voluntary fasting, bring ourselves back to that spirit of Ramadan, because this is another holy month in the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah make this better understood than it has been said. Let us ask for forgiveness. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin wa salatu wa salam ala ashrafil mursalin habibina sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. This week, on the same Monday, one of the sisters of members of this masjid lost her son, 25-year-old brother, in this city of Providence. No sickness, just died in his sleep. This brother on Sunday was celebrating Father's Day with people. The brother ordered food, and the mother went into the house to see him. She didn't see him, and the next thing she will see is to hear that he is late. This is huge. May Allah be with this family at this trying time. Let us remember them, because that's an example of life, that death does not make announcements. When it's the time, it comes, and there's nothing we can do about it. This is a trying time for this family. May Allah be with them. May Allah give them succor. May Allah make peace with them at this trying moment. The family left behind, may Allah continue to be with them, inshallah. Also this week, one of our brothers actually marked his 60th birthday. We pray for Alhaji Imran Akinfola for Allah to continue to give him good health, to give him good long life. This is one of our members who has the heart of the community, helping the children, helping the adults, always looking at what can be done to make progress for this community. May Allah continue to give him long life. May Allah be with his family. May Allah be with his wife and the children. May Allah, what he stands for and that he continues to do, may Allah give him long life and prosperity. All those who are celebrating birthday, may Allah give them long life and prosperity. Inna Allah ya'muru bil 'adli wal ihsan wa ita'i dhil qurba wa yanha 'anil fahsha'i wal munkari wal baghi ya'idukum la'allakum tadhakkarun. Allahumma rabbana taqabbal minna innaka antas sami'ul 'alim wa tub 'alaina innaka antat tawwabur rahim. واغفر لنا وارحمنا انت مولانا انك انت التواب الرحيم ونجنا من الهم والعظام والكرب العظيم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى ال محمد كما صليت وسلمت وباركت على ابراهيم وعلى ال ابراهيم انك حميد مجيد. اقم الصلاه.